Good day fellas, I hope you are ready for your extra daily dose of skill, and today we are going to play with a KV-220, one of the most powerful tier 5 tanks in the game, although it is not immortal. This tank can be penetrated into the turret quite easily, but not everyone knows this. This is pretty much KV-1 stock turret on top of the KV-3 hull. This is how this tank is looking like. I played one battle with this vehicle and I'm quite sad I did not record the game itself because, you know, sometimes I am doing warming up rounds and that was a warm up round for us. But I hope and I want to believe we are going to have equally good battles or maybe even better game. So without further ado, let's teleport into the action, shall we? And we are back, fellas. So what do we have? We have pretty good matchmaking, if you would ask me. We are fighting against the tier 5s, which is absolutely amazing, and this is what you want to see with this tank. But once again, you need to know one very important thing with this vehicle. You cannot play hold down. You need to be somewhere... It is going to be so much beneficial for you to play with this vehicle in the open field, you know? This is going to be so much more beneficial comparing to playing hold down, because whenever you are playing hold down and you are showing only your turret has a weak spots, right? Your turret is made out of weak spots. So this is the weirdest thing of all this, and it is truly... it can be sometimes uncomfortable to play with a tank like this, right? But other than that, this tank is pretty much perfection. I believe you noticed my loadout, the standard ammunition 40, gold ammunition 80. The thing is, the standard ammunition on this vehicle kind of sucks. I apologize to say so, but the standard ammunition of this vehicle is not great. So what you need to do with this vehicle, you need to pretty much go with majority of the gold unless you are dealing against the lower tier opponents. And for example, in this kind of situation, as you can see, enemies they do not really know how to penetrate us. So that's the best thing of all this. So what we need to do, we need to eliminate this guy hopefully from the game and now escape. You see, this guy knows where to penetrate. You can see where exactly he's aiming at, and we lost quite a bit of the hit points as well. So now pay attention at the penetrations. Wow, actually he penetrated us to the lower plate. I am surprised. I am honestly surprised. I thought he is penetrating us into the turret. Wow, that's weird. Probably angle wasn't that great. The thing is, your main mission with this tank is overside scrap for obvious reasons, right? If you are overside scrapping, you are feeling relatively fine. And once again, the standard ammunition, the standard rounds, we are lacking of the penetration, right? You can see that yourself pretty well. Now, once again, you can fix everything by clicking 2-2. I know it is a very hard fix, but any player can do that, and this tank is created for this. I apologize, fellas, I can't fix it if the tank is created for this kind of stuff. I just can highlight this, that's about it. Anyways, this is the start which we have, and now we need to figure out how to get a bit more involved if it is possible. How to get a bit involved. Obviously, you can use turbo on this vehicle as well. It is completely up to you what you are going to use. There is many different ways how you can play this vehicle. And now watch this. You see those gentlemen sitting here? Now we are going to take this corner and we are going to try to beat the living hell out of them, because this is the right play for us. This guy is dead, excellent, and now all we need to do, we need to make sure he is going to regret his life decisions. And believe me, he will. Especially since this guy is not paying attention whatsoever. I wonder, is he aiming for a turret? Nah, it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like he's aiming for turret, so he is dead. You see how easy it is to get performance like this with this vehicle? It is pretty nuts. This is not an easy tank to deal with. Speaking about BDR, BDR is very powerful tank, fellas. We need to keep this in mind. BDR is one of the more powerful tanks in the game, so we cannot be too aggressive against this guy. Although looking where enemies are, I think I need to get involved into this battle as well. The thing is, our team is winning the upper side. This is very important thing to highlight. So since our team is winning the upper side, what we need to do, we need to try to clear the lower side before it's too late. And this is ideal. This is perfection. This gentleman, by the looks of it, he have a stock gun. And since he has a stock gun, that means we can easily, I repeat, easily shred him like a hot knife through the butter, right? Very nice. So, without further ado, let's try to get involved into this battle. Once again, this guy has a stock gun. What that means I can stop in the middle of the field and I can... Yeah, this is how people are feeling like whenever they are facing this vehicle. They are feeling like, nope, only one option which I have is to go down. And this is weird, but it is true. He has no chance to penetrate us unless he knows the weak spot of this vehicle. And once again, majority of the people do not know the weak spots of this tank. Especially on the Christmas time, whenever there is so many newer players playing the game. Okay, I have a plan. Skill, what is your plan? Wait. Yeah, KV-220, fellas, I'm telling you, it is one of the more powerful tanks in the game, and you can do this kind of stuff without bigger problems whatsoever. If you will meet a smart player, if you will meet experienced player and he knows to shoot you into the turret, you are kind of doomed. Then you cannot defend yourself, to be fair with you. So yeah, everything is depending on what you are going to meet. Anyways, we made 122,000 profits, although keep this in mind, this is Christmas ops plus mission done, so that's why we made such a humongous profits. Anyways, let's go to the round number 2, shall we? And we are back, fellas, in the action. So how the things are looking like here? I can tell you one thing, this is definitely not the battle we want to play, if you know what I mean. This is not the game when everything will be epic for us. We are fighting against the tier 6 vehicles, which is very hard thing to do when you are playing with KV-220, and your armor has lesser of the meaning than playing against the tier 4s or playing against the tier 5s, right? The tier 6s are way more dangerous opponents. And obviously it doesn't stop us to try to get some use here. Obviously this is what we are going to do, and this is what we will attempt to do at least. And we will try to hold this side. I can tell you one thing instantly, enemies have more forces or better forces here. This is very important thing to highlight. They have better tanks in this side. So what that means? That means our heavy tanks have some kind of easy way to make pressure like this. At least that's what I want to believe. Anyways, T-34-85. Okay, this is not going to be the easiest target ever. But if he is going to make a massive pressure, which he might, we will try to hold him as much as we physically and possibly can. That's about it. This is actually a very good showcase of this vehicle in the bottom tier matchmaking, fellas. It is truly a good showcase. And once again, at this point we need to turn around. Pay attention to what is happening. Stug is running, Thunderbolt is running. Everyone is running from this side, so we need to go as well. There is no time for us to say, no, maybe, I don't know. No, you are running like there is no tomorrow, and you are trying to escape before it's too late. Now, while we were holding this side, what happened? Our team completely cleared the city. This is very good situation for us. It is truly pretty damn awesome. And I think our decision wasn't bad whatsoever. But now the hardest part is coming, and you might wonder what is the hardest part. Well, we will need to defend against those tier 6 tanks which are going to make pressure like there is no tomorrow. They are going in, okay? And hopefully, fellas, hopefully we can do this. Actually, majority of them they are turning around. They are saying, give the shit, I'm out. This is impressive if you would ask me. If you would ask me, fellas, this is impressive. He has a nice penetration, but everything is depending on his knowledge, where he is going to shoot. Luckily for us, he is not shooting into the turret. At least it doesn't look like it, so that's great. Very nice. And at this point, we are going to make a crossfire towards the enemy forces here. I am not so paranoid as I was before, because I know our team is making a lot of pressure like this. So all we need to do, we need to start bursting the ass. You see this beautiful ass? Beautiful German ass. Hello there, mister. We are making even better angle, and look at this. He doesn't know how to penetrate us, and he is out. He is running away. Beautiful. Very, very nice. Now, score-wise, this battle is not excellent, and this battle is not that awesome. But honestly, I don't really feel like we played this game very, very badly, or we did so many disgusting stuff here. I don't feel like it. I think we made a very good decisions, Aka, to go on the field at least for some time, to hold their forces, to escape from the field, because we have seen a lot of enemies making a hardcore pressure for us. And once again, this is not bad whatsoever, but still you are spamming gold. Exactly. This tank is created for this. Love me, hate me, love me or hate me more. Just how it goes. This is what this tank is created for. Full gold spam, and you are not thinking too much about anything else. It's just how it goes, fellas. It's truly how it goes. So, for example, against Vaka, I cannot shoot the standard ammunition. This is like literally signature towards the suicide pact or something, you know. This is not what we could do. Actually, he is stock. That's actually good for us. So what we are doing, we are going like this, and as you can see, that mother trucker is easy penetrating us. I am speaking about the 40 TP, right? He did everything properly. Obviously, he loaded the gold for once, if I'm not mistaken, and he did a good stuff. Anyways, look at this. That's what we are doing. That's how we are side scrapping with this gentleman, and both of us are saying, I know how to side scrap. No, I know how to side scrap. No, I know how to side scrap. This is how this battle went. And once again, one of the most beginner-friendly tanks out there. Not a big surprise, and not nothing too crazy. Don't you think so? But now, fellas, after you've seen this video, if you had no clue how to penetrate KV-220, now you know, and you will be able to beat this tank like there is no tomorrow. I can promise you that. So, 1,700 damage, 200 assisting damage. Even though while spamming full gold, we made 43,000 profits. Obviously, we completed some kind of mission, so that definitely helped for our profits, but still, very great performance and very great stuff, if you would ask me. Anyways, last game, let's teleport to the action now. And we are back, fellas, for a last game. And the last game is probably going to be the hardest one. Now, hear me out, why am I saying so? We cannot play in this side for one particular reason, because this play is hold down play. And since our turret has no armor, we cannot afford this. Instead of doing this, we are going to make a very hardcore pressure on this side, and we will expect to have a bit of support. If we will have support, we are going to be fine. If we won't have support, then hashtag never lucky. Then hashtag never lucky. Okay. This map is kind of called You Push, You Lose. I know it sounds very weird, and we are going in front like there is no tomorrow, but this is only the one way how we can make this vehicle work. Because otherwise, we are going to have a lot of troubles and a lot of problems. We need to keep this in mind to stay as left side as possible because of the crossfire from the gentlemen who are playing over there. This is very important thing to say. And what we need to be afraid of, there is a couple of tanks which we need to be afraid of. BDR if he has a top gun, 60 GFT Stug. Those three tanks are the most dangerous ones because they have a humongous penetration and they can deal with us without bigger problems whatsoever. Plus on top of that, VK, if he has a top gun and he is spamming gold, he is also extremely dangerous tank. And more likely this is going to be the case in this battle. But as you can see, we are feeling alright. I mean, we are going to be able to beat the living crap out of the enemies, hopefully. Okay, good. One of the most dangerous tanks right here sitting in the open. In fact, I have a feeling he's AFK, so we are going to use this situation to simply eliminate him from the game. This is very important thing to say and important thing to do, fellas, believe me. To eliminate one of the most dangerous tanks in this matchmaking is a solid banana out of 10. Now, what do we need to do for the Stug? Stug is also one of the more dangerous tanks, and with this one I'm not going to play. I am going to load instantly APCRs and I will try to eliminate him from the game. Now he is gone, beautiful, and at this point all we need to do, we need to make as much pressure as we can. Skill, you are not planning to stop, why would I? I know I cannot play hold down, that's what I know, so all I need to do, I need to select the auto aim and I need to go in front. This gentleman is shooting gold, that's completely understandable and we cannot blame him for doing so. And in the same time he is in open field against our sniper schnitzels. That's very good and this is much appreciated, fellas. Duck, he is a very beautiful tank and obviously he is not going to enjoy himself too much. No, Duck, how are you doing? Oh, Matilda in the open field, look at this. So once again, all we need to do at this point we need to have our eyes widely open and we need to hit them every single time when we have a chance to hit them, right? Just like this. I know it might look weird, Skill, how dare you to sit in the open field, but I honestly don't give a flying F too much. I am feeling very good. Since the distance is bigger, I think I should shoot some of the gold ammunition at this point. And via the long ranges, this is not ideal situation for us and this is not ideal position in a way, but we are fine. Speaking of fine, we have the enemy Jeff who is shooting us from here, that's okay. Here we go, we know where Jeff is, that's fine. And you might think, but Skill, aren't you afraid of that KV-220? I don't give a flying F. The thing is, he doesn't have the best gun handling, which is also a very beneficial thing for us. And all we need to do, we need to push in front. This is how easy it is to play with this vehicle. It is not a rocket science. You don't need to know weak spots or something. You just simply need to make pressure in front. That's about it. This Duck is doing a great job. He's trying to side scrap as much as he physically and possibly can, and honestly, he succeeded pretty well. He survived for quite a bit of time, if you would ask me. Anyways, what do we have? Jeff, who is shitting on us for pretty much most of the battle. Obviously, his game is over at this point, and now we should have this Panzer somewhere here, right? If he did not escape it. Also, there is also possibility if he ran away from here, right? BDR, side of the BDR, we are saying Russia. Pay attention at our angling, fellas. Pay attention at our angling. Skill, what angling exactly? What angling, and this tank is still capable of doing many bad things for the enemies. I am not making this shit up. You can be a new player and you can have a massive KRS with this vehicle. That's why I am saying this tank is pretty damn amazing and quite easy tank to play with, because it is just simply the truth. It is just the truth, fellas. And I believe we have plenty of the KV-220 players out there watching a video and thinking, oh, skill, you mother trucker. I knew one day you are going to play with the most broken tank in the tier 5. I knew skill it. I knew it. Okay. Can we penetrate? Look at this. We are aiming to cupola, or to the turret, I suppose to say. Hull is not what we need, because if we are going to go for a hull, more likely we are going to bounce our shots, and this is going to be a game over. And this is the thing we do not want, fellas. We truly do not want this. Quite easy experience, quite easy game, quite quick 20 minutes video. Okay, let's teleport into the scoreboard, because there is no chance we are going to get extra shot or two. So let's do this to save time for all of us. Let's go. And we are back, fellas. Victory, we picked up the last kill after like 1 minute of skipping into the game, right? Or I supposed to say after 1 minute when I said, okay, fellas, let's teleport into the scoreboard. Very nice performance, first class, Top Gun, steel wall, high caliber. We did absolutely everything properly. We traveled through the middle, and this is definitely not a rocket science what we have done, plus we made 54,000 profits. Crazy vehicle. And after 3 games, our performance is 2,200 damage, 200 assisting damage, pretty much 2,400 combined. One of the best tanks in the game until you are meeting person who knows how to penetrate you. Anyways, fellas, thank you very much for watching. I hope you had a great time, and I hope you enjoyed yourself. And obviously, Merry Christmas for every single of you who are celebrating this celebration. Thank you very much for everything, and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.